because all those that aren't to test it, like that. So let's see what I'm looking at. There's the light. So you can see it's clear. You can see the actual filament, sorry, of the light bulb. But I don't know if you can pick up the redness of the hue. But it's like a deep ruby red. Like a deep ruby red beer. Oh, you want to see my chest? I'm going to put the camera back onto the tripod. Right. Yeah, that's a lovely colour. That's a really nice colour. It's a brown. It's like a porter red. But that's really clear. I'm quite chuffed with that. Oh. You just get that. Not so much. It's not as bad as Nuki Brown. It's not as yeasty. No hint of blackberry. Head's gone. What's carbonated? A little bit low, isn't it? It's carbonated to the right level for a brown ale, I think. Yeah. Tasting notes. Right. Yeah, you can taste the mild malt. Definitely taste that mild malt. If you make a brown ale, or even a porter, try to use a bit of mild malt instead of Marisite or pale malts. Throw a little bit of mild malt in, and it gives you that depth. So. That Mullen's Premium Gold, I've never tried it before, but it was on special because it was coming up to out of date. But the guy stores it really well. So it did take a while to go. There was a bit of lag on this, and then suddenly it took off. I didn't make a proper starter. I just did the old sprinkle thing. I should have made a starter really. So yeah, for a day and a bit, it was a bit, ooh, I lost it. I got a bit of sulphur, which can mean it's struggling, it's you're stressing the yeast. But that's not showing in the taste. Well, I said about a day and a half, it's like, oh no, I've lost a beer. Which I wasn't too upset about, but then I thought, no, you know. And then it just took off and it really went and the smell cleaned up. But you had that sulphur smell, so if you get sulphur, and your beer's not gone off, your yeast is stressed a bit. So, but I think it was about a day and a half, and then I just turned around and opened the cap and I threw in 2 teaspoons of yeast nutrient in. I used an Energizer, it's a mixed one. And yeah, that kicks it in and there's no off smell. There's no off flavours at all. There is a bit of weirdness. I don't. Maybe next time I'll juice up. A friend of mine's got one of those little wine presses. Boots wine press. Get a muslin bag, and next year, I'm going to press the berry juice and get it out. Someone said pressing it gets all the pectin out and that. But you've got pectolase, just whack it over. I mean, I think I put in 2 teaspoons of pectolase. No one. I think I put in 3 because I put it into the blackberries in water, heated them up to release the juice, mashed them, and then I put in the pectolase the night before I made the beer. That was already in the bucket when I poured the extract in. Yeah. Definitely got that brown ale. Trying to think of Man's, not sweet Nuki Brown, it's with the blackberries it's taking it down, and with the extra sugar you do get that toffee, burnt caramel toffee. do get a little tartness through, not a lot. But then you get that bit of roast barley in there, which is weird. Didn't add any chocolate. No, it's maybe what the blackberries has done to the malt, but definitely get some like darker notes. Yeah, so it's more like a man's brown ale. If you ever went to a pub or working men's club, you know, for a boiler maker. Man's brown was a working men's club drink in the old days. A lot of people don't see it so much in pubs. But yeah, it's more of that brown ale than a Nuki brown. And there is that touch of tartness from the blackberries. Not a hint of blackberry flavour, maybe it wasn't enough fruit. But definitely one. The colour, I'm just amazed at it now, amazed at how that's caked. I've heard some bad things about this premium gold yeast, but that's caked. And I opened that and that started fizzing and it didn't produce any floaties. So, I mean, it's dropping off because I've lost it, but that is caked. Never tried it before. I don't know if you boys have tried a Muntons Premium Gold, but I'm quite happy with it, apart from the slow start, and then again the age of the yeast. And I'm quite happy how it's bottle conditioned, it's caked, rather than, I mean, that's as clear as a bell. I'll definitely give it another go. Probably get a fresher batch, but I'll definitely give it another go next time. It's pretty neutral, that yeast. Beer review, I'm giving a yeast review. It's caramel, definitely toffee caramel notes. Not quite enough coffee, probably a little bit. And then bittering. Bittering's like a chocolate malt. Or roasted barley coming through. It's that dryness, so it's not just the hot bittering, there's a dryness there. And then that's probably from their extract, or the grain they use to make the extract. But overall, I'm quite happy with my one kit challenge. Blackberry, the colour's there, the flavour, like I said, maybe not enough fruit. But overall, I'm quite happy with the flavour of a brown ale, which is what it is. The colour, the aroma, and the carbonation. So, as a drink, it's a good drink. But for one kit challenge, it's got good mouthfeel, but then I added beer enhancer. Good body. Yeah. There you go. Nice head on it now. Just a little swirl. Cheers, boys. This ain't going up until after they've judged, so you have to wait, because it's Monday today, they're doing it Saturday, so I'll put this up Saturday evening when they're getting slaughtered. Cheers, boys.